All right, Robbie.
Okay, thanks, guys. Joe, the first question is Kai Collins. Go ahead, Kai.
Hey, Joe. Can you just kind of tell me what do you think went wrong against Carmelo Anthony in the fourth quarter tonight?
I mean, I thought that beginning of the fourth, was a game changer. We gave him too much space, and he's a great player. He still got it, and he made a lot of tough shots.
Thank you, Joe.
Next is Martin Arducci.
Joe, could you talk about, from your vantage point, how you saw that final play, the final inbounds pass?
I mean, it's tough with the way Cub was guarding. We really had no angle to throw the ball either to Tobias or me. It was just a tough play overall. Maybe next time we could use different plays, especially if we're gonna be guarded like that.
Go to Keith and then Kyle. Keith, go first.
Joe, what can you guys take from this loss that will help you Saturday against Phoenix?
It's a bad loss. We got to lock in all game. Like I mentioned, beginning of the fourth was a game changer, and in the first quarter we ended up coming back, but they just made a bunch of threes to get to start the game, and they got going, and we didn't set the tone from the beginning of the game, and we just got to focus on 48 minutes.
Thank you.
Go to Kyle next.
Hey, Joe. You guys trapped a lot more tonight than I think you typically would on defense. I guess, how do you think you did in those looks, and how do you think everybody else behind you kind of responded to that, given that it's not something you generally do all the time?
I mean, that was kind of new for me. You look at Dame, that we trapped him a lot, and he went 6 for 21 from the field. You have to do that, especially against that type of player, and how deep he can shoot the ball. And had to do it. I thought, at times we did a great job, and in our rotations for most of the night, we did a great job just playing out of it. And we didn't get the win, but the guy we were trapping, we made it tough on them.
Did you feel like playing that way, playing that far up, had any impact on rebounding? Because obviously Enes Kanter, great offensive rebounder, but the whole team seemed to have a lot of success attacking you guys on the glass tonight.
Yeah, it's tough, especially when you play against that that type of rebounder. He has a knack for always putting himself in the right positions on offensive to get the ball off the rebound. And especially when you add that, then because I'm always trying to help my teammate, and when you add that, then you also add trapping, me coming up and trapping the ball handler. It gets tough because we're all in rotations, and for most of the time you find yourself in a lot of mismatches, and that's how he gets a lot of offensive rebounds. But I mean, we executed the game plan. At times it wasn't good, and at times it was good. So we just gotta learn from it and move on.
Two more guys, Jackson Frank and then Trayvon Miles. Jackson, go ahead.
Hey, Joe. Shifting gears more just to a broad perspective, you've used that rip-through move for a while now in your career. I'm just curious, kind of what's the origin of that? Where did that kind of come from, and how long did it take you to get down to where you felt it be comfortable so that you could go to a lot?
It's tough. Even when I think about it, I watch a lot of basketball, NBA basketball especially, every single night. and I always wonder why, other guys are not able to do it, or why they don't take advantage of it, because, I mean, that's such an easy way to get to the free throw line that, I've come to an understanding that it's actually harder than people think. The young guys have been asking me about it for a while now, and actually you try to explain, but it's hard to do it. I think it's just, you gotta have high basketball IQ. You gotta understand the game. You gotta understand situations. I don't do it all the time just to do it. If we're in the bonus and your hand is right there, you better know that I'm gonna go for it. And it also makes me unguardable because if you're gonna give me space, I'm just gonna rise up and shoot it. And then if you're gonna come close to me, I have so many ways I can get by you or get a shot off, and so it makes it tough. And that's one of the things that also makes me unguardable.
Are there any guys that you watched maybe while you're early in the NBA, or maybe before you got to the NBA, that you thought that'd be a good move to take from and draw fouls?
Yeah, I mean, you watch guys like, I think KD was one of the first to start it. And then, Harden kind of took it to a next level when it comes to, doing that off the dribble, which is even harder to do. That's way tougher than actually being in triple threat position and executing it. But those two guys, I think that were, they really started it. And like I said, it's not as easy as it looks.
All right, last one, Trayvon, you can take it away.
Hey, Joel, I think we hit 11 more threes than you guys tonight. What do you guys have to do as a team specifically to get around to playing better perimeter defense than you have over the last couple of games?
I mentioned earlier that it started the game off. We just got to be in sync. We got to help each other. Our defense, we focus a lot on protecting the paint, especially with me behind there. And at times, teams take advantage of it if you focus too much on threes, and then if you don't, they also take advantage of it. So it's all about picking your poison. And the last few games, we haven't shot the ball well, and other teams that just been winning a lot of threes on us. We definitely got to fix that part. But I think it starts with just playing hard, just taking pride of your individual matchup and taking pride of stopping whoever is in front of you. That's where it starts. And if you're able to do it, you won't need any help, and everybody wouldn't be in defensive rotations. Thanks, Joe.
Thanks, Joe.